Third phase of moon here, Blake Cousins, going over the phenomenon known as HAARP. We have a roundtable going on right now, new photos just in, along with the best videos that have been coming into third phase of moon for the past year of unusual cloud formations, portals, amazing eyewitness testimony. We're going to get to the bottom of what HAARP is all about, or maybe new questions. We're going to bring in analyst Orlando Smith right now. He's never seen these photos or videos before. We want to get his opinion right away of what he thinks this is.
It just looks like classic geoengineering to me. Obviously, man-made structures in those cloud formations. Probably the dispersion of chemicals, rendering a temperature changing HAARP-induced situation. Right there is what my guess would be. I don't know, or maybe it's just some really incredible spiral clouds.
Asking the big question, a regular spiral cloud, I've seen a lot of these right here in the state of Hawaii. Brent has as well. He's joining us on the roundtable. It's an incredible sunset, spectacular phenomenon shared right here at Third Phase of Moon. Your opinion? Blake, I gotta admit, this is basically 100% the best HAARP video that's coming in to our documentary that you're gonna see right here. We got 4 awesome videos, and we got a professor, a friend of ours. He knows what he's talking about geospace, HAARP, and all this great stuff. And what we're looking at here is just fantastic. It's beautiful, and I do think that it's extraterrestrial. What do you think, Blake? When this video first came in, we put it out, and it pretty much went viral, this video. Obviously, why not? It's some of the best unusual cloud formations that I've ever seen. Do you see any jets or an airliner leaving a chemtrail like this behind? Is this a chemtrail? We're going to be slowing things down, getting a closer look on this video. That's what it's all about right here at Third Phase of Moon. The geospatial analysts have more thoughts on this video.
This is either the best Photoshop I've ever seen in my life, or it's a super chemtrail, man-made dispersion of some kind of chemical. But it's so huge. It's huge. It's so much bigger than the chemtrails that I've seen. And the shape, the circular shape is just, it's so magnificent. I can't imagine that it formed from some cloud formation or some the structure of the winds in the sky. It just doesn't look like it formed from that. It looks like some type of, there's different materials up there.
Now we're on to this next video that was posted just last month right here at Third Phase of Moon, and people were saying this is another like Photoshop or special effect. In my opinion, this is the real deal. The links are below, by the way, to the original videos from the people that shot them. That's the main thing right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're sharing the links to the source. In my opinion, this is some kind of portal. Opened up. The sky is opened up, and there's just some kind of plasma jet stream that's being a plasma residue. Not exactly sure what's going on, but the people on the ground were stunned by this amazing footage we're looking at right here at Third Phase of Moon. Brent, take a look at this close-up. What's this all about? All I gotta say is hats off to the photographer. He really kept his hands still, and he's capturing, and then he's actually capturing a decent enough time to actually see this formation transform in front of ourselves and in front of the public right here.
This scares me, man. I don't know. It's either extreme CGI or it's a terrifying HAARP-induced heating of the atmosphere. I mean, it looks like flames.
Let me tell you, though, I have to say that There's all kinds of anomalies going on with this video right here. And to say it's CGI is just ridiculous. I have to say, give me an honest opinion. I'm sitting right next to you watching this video. I'm telling you, this is not CGI. This is an actual phenomenon. Look at the cloud formations around it. Could this be maybe just a real weather phenomenon that has nothing to do with extraterrestrial?
I just wondered, how did it have that square edge? I don't understand that square edge.
Fair enough question. Now we're going off to this other phenomenon that came into third phase of the moon, and it was attributed to a rocket. Still, when the governments tell you that, hey, this is a rocket, malfunctioned, or some kind of trail behind it throughout the United States or over any part of the world for that fact, you might not want to believe them. What is this residue? That's the big question with this video. Brent, what's your issue on this one? This happened at Edwards Air Force Base, and everybody knows that those guys over there, they're not going to give us the truth. They're doing their own exercises, their own plans. If they said it's a military rocket, well, I think what we're seeing right here would be something that they would say as well. Whatever these colors are released in the atmosphere, it's unusual, it's strange, it's green. Wow, green, people. Your thoughts?
It almost looks like a layer of excited electrons, like the way particles can become energized when they're under some the effects of something like heat or magnetism or something like that. It looked like an energized trail of energized particles. That's all I could think of.
People out there, I know you've been doing your homework right here at Third Phase Moon. If you have any idea what's going on in this photograph, leave your comments below. We'd sure like to hear it. Brent, it's been 10, 20 years, maybe even longer, since chemtrails, chemicals in the sky, strange formations, Blake. What we're looking at is green, brown trails, something not normal. Who would want to wake up to this? I have coffee every morning and I see something like this. It's upsetting. And I'm sure it's upsetting to the world, America especially. They're getting stripped. The question still lingers. What is going on over the skies over planet Earth in regards to the chemtrails? The colors, as Brent said, seems very suspicious. Everybody, have your cameras rolling. I think things are going down. It's about time people wake up. Submit your footage to Third Phase of Moon. Let us know. We're standing by. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.
In the sky.
Blake Cousins here. Strange phenomenon in the sky over Stockton, California. 2015 SAFUN submitted incredible footage of what eyewitnesses from the General Area report a large UFO event that lasted for over a month. On the webcams de Mexico, Richard Martin submits this incredible image. Take a look. I've heard of boomerang UFOs, but this is the first I've ever seen captured on camera. The webcam de Mexico has been continuously capturing incredible UFO footage evidence. Immediately after looking at this photo, you can rule out any kind of bird or aircraft known to man. This boomerang-shaped UFO is something unusual. Leave your comments below on what you think this might be, and if you've captured anything similar to this, submit it to Third Phase Moon via Skype, Facebook. We're standing by. Everybody, we're not alone. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time. Welcome back. Blake Cousins here, going over photos that just came in via Skype. April 5th, 2015. Just wanted to share them right now. Enjoying the discussion. What are these all about? Captured by Soho. NASA I've not seen these photos yet on the internet, so we're going to share them right now, third phase of moon. What are they? Is this a NASA cover-up, that photos that have been suppressed, or have they been out in public? If anybody out there has seen these photos before, send us the links. We'd like to see them, analyze them. We're sorry for the poor quality on them. The pixelation is quite low, but obviously we're looking at something next to the sun. What is it? We're not exactly sure. We're going to open up the discussion with Brent right here. Brent Cousins is joining us. He has some opinions. We're going to go by frame and give our analysis of what's going on from these images from NASA. So, Brent, right here, what's your take on these? I want to give a shout out to Palajax1 right out of Belgium. You know, he's just another third phase of moon watcher fan, and he wanted to reach out with us, and he reached us through Skype, and we got this array of a series of great photos. And Blake mentions a quality, but we do see something apparent, something suspicious, something that I find very amazing, because we have these Soho images, and they are controversial, but I'm really interested in them, because when we get a closer look, we see this bright light, we see a laser shooting out from it. From every shot we're going to see these series, this laser point pops out from this ship probably the size of Earth. What's going on here, guys? You know, I'm just interested. It could be a digital glitch. I don't think so. It's possible, but I really like what I'm seeing here. Thanks from Palajax right out of Belgium, Blake. What do you think of this image? I just pulled it up right here. We're trying to do this live, get this information out as fast as possible. Editing takes a while, but we're gonna get it out, share it to the world. I'm looking at this image, Brandon. It doesn't seem like it's a glitch, like you said. There are two objects, one much bigger than the other, but what's being projected out of it? Now that's a big question. That's not an anomaly. This is something that's like potentially, in my opinion, a purpose behind it. You can see in this image, it almost looks like a jack. And what is that a booster at a 90 degree, and then this laser or whatever it is, a plasma ray? Maybe people around the world, like they say, we've heard it many times. We've put out specials right here at Third Phase of Moon in regards to Soho imagery and incredible images. This is just the newest stuff coming in. But people around the world say that the Star Galactic Federation, alien technology, beings from other planets, galaxies, universes, can harness energy from suns. Okay, now I just pulled up this image right here. Brent, again, more. Now take a look at this. Take a look at this, people. It looks like a starcraft captured in a frame at the speed of light. And what it looks like is some kind of like laser, again, plasma ray, caught midway before it's contacting the sun. Brent, your thoughts? Exactly right, Blake. What I taken interest with that last photo and this one's not giving me the clarity that I did like, but I'll still explain my theory. Is that booster, what we're seeing, that laser beam or whatever's coming out of there, possibly harnessing the energy from the sun. What I like about it is the reflection of the booster light. It's actually illuminating this craft. There we go. We're looking at it. Notice the laser beam. Notice the energy coming from this craft and how it's illuminating its shape. What's going on here? There's something that's mechanical. You could notice four sides of it. If I would almost love to draw a picture of this, and I might do this for the next episode. And I'd like for everybody out there at Third Phase Moon to go out there to Soho and let's grab the sharper images of what's going on here, because I think there's a lot more detail and a lot more perception that we could build out of this. We could add some more contrast to it, but there's something going on here, and NASA's not telling us, guys. Let's pull up this next image. It's a little pulled back, so we're giving perspective to how large this object is. Again, a midway stream of light beaming down towards the sun. What is this object? You would imagine anything close to the sun like this would be pulverized. It doesn't make sense. Quantum physicists will say that it's impossible to be this close to the sun. What is this? Is this some kind of, again, as Brent was saying, a trick of an image? I'm saying I don't think so. People out there are sharing images like this constantly on YouTube, the internet, and I think the people around the world are smarter than people think. Let's pull up this next image, and again, we're going to get a little closer look of what this is all about. Okay, there we go. It's a little closer. Again, you see this massive ejection of radiation from the sun. Millions of degrees. Nothing could withstand being this close to the sun without being annihilated by the heat, pulverized out of existence. Also, other people that say we don't know what we're talking about. Quantum physicists, science around the world, they don't know what they don't know. Simply as that. Something came to thought here. I'm looking at these photos and it's strange. Look at this anomaly that we're looking at here with the laser beam again. But look at the pixelization around this craft. Could this be a bending of light of some sort of warp force field that could protect this craft from the sun? I think the power of alien technology and the things that we don't know, this universe is powerful more than we could imagine. There's so much energy, and if it could be captured in a craft this size, almost the size of the Earth, it should be able to create a machine that should create a warp force field. Because if this is not a ship from another world, then it must be a NASA glitch. But I'm not thinking so. That's right, Brent. We invite the people from around the world, the quantum physicists, scientists. Explain this away. Leave it in the comments below. If you have an idea on the way to debunk this, then let's hear it. And if you have an idea that you think that this is possible, I'd rather hear that. We need to change our way of thought here right on planet Earth on how we harness energy. It's right there. We see it every day. It's called light, in my opinion. And I think light can be harnessed. It's free. It's free for everybody, people. Third Phase Moon, we're going to be showing these pictures. We're going to spread this. Everybody's first video that just came in last night to me. We're going to try and get it out as we make our way to Los Angeles here. But in the meanwhile, we're going to be looking at Heather O'Frill's video while we have her online, going over her account of what it was like while she witnessed this unusual event. Heather, welcome to Third Phase Moon. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Hey Heather, tell me exactly when, where, and what got you starting to film this unusual thing. I see you're traveling down a dark road. Where was this?
Well, I was driving home on Route 15 in Vermont, and I live down there, so I drive down there a lot. And I was getting out of Essex, and I saw this huge, like, glowing dark orange light. So I pulled out the camera, and I just kept following it, and it was just getting bigger and bigger. And finally I pulled over on the side of the road, and they were just like these huge fireball-looking things, but they were staying in one area and then just like lighting up and not lighting up. It was creepy.
It's really cool, Heather, because when I'm watching the video, when I saw it for the first time, I thought it was really brave of you to, it seems like you're by yourself in the car, I don't hear anybody else, and then to actually pull over on the side of the road at night and film this. Did you have any kind of feeling about, wow, this is something extraterrestrial?
I got a little creeped out, so I like locked the doors, and then 2 more cars pulled in the back of me, and then I got a little more creeped out, so I ended up leaving. And then I went down a side road. I was gonna see if I can see it anymore, and then it like disappeared. So.
Well, Heather, so you're saying other people in the area witnessed the same thing, and were actually pulling over to view this?
Yeah, there was 2 cars that pulled over in back of me, but I haven't heard anybody report anything.
Were the people on the ground, did you hear them saying anything?
Nope, nobody got out of their cars.
You know, I've showed your video to ex-military that's been in Vietnam and Iraq, and they say if these are military flares, you would usually see some kind of smoke, being...
Okay, I didn't see any kind of lights or, smoke trails or anything.
Is this close to any kind of military base in the area?
Somewhere around Underhill, I think there's a military, base, but I'm not sure.
Well, Heather, like my source says, there was no trace evidence of any kind of smoke trail. It seems like these luminescent orbs, these orange lights, are self-illuminated by what? We're not exactly sure, but it's an incredible catch, Heather. Hey, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase Moon and submitting your footage. How did you find out about Third Phase?
My friend Joe, he's into aliens and stuff, and I showed him my video, and he said that I should submit it to you guys.
Wow, Heather, appreciate that. Tell Joe thank you very much. You're sharing your video to the world, so we're happy to get your experience out. Heather, again, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, Heather, keep your eyes on the skies. Everybody, that's Heather from Jericho, Vermont, capturing something quite unusual in the night skies over there. If anybody in the area witnessed this a couple nights ago, contact Third Phase of Moon via Skype, Facebook. We're standing by. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time, and here is the original cut video for you right now.
I have no idea what these things are in the air right in front of me. Oh my god, there's a 4th one. The fuck are those? Pulling over. Oh my god. Wow. That's really scary because they're in the air. They come up by the old maple tree. I'm gonna pull over. have never seen anything like this. Well, except for once, but not like this. I got a cart back at me now. Cars parked in the back of me now. That's creepy, and I'm gonna go investigate. I have no idea what these things are in the air right in front of me. Oh my god, there's a fourth one. The fuck are those? Pulling over. Oh my god. Wow. That's really scary because they're in the air. They come up by the old maple tree. I'm gonna pull over.
Check that out. Yo, look at that. What is that? Up in the sky right there. I don't think so. Not with lights like that. Tell you what, I've seen some crazy stuff come over here. That's definitely not helicopters.
That sounds good. All right. Thank you very much. No problem. You guys have a nice evening.
Hey, what's happening?
They sure do act like
Yeah,
helicopters.
it may be helicopters. They may have some special lighting.
I've never seen lights like that on helicopters.
Yeah,
Let's see if we hear anything. Especially coming out of that storm like that.
But it may be something that they're trying to, you know, they're sent up just to see and track. But those lights look like candles or flames almost.
They're moving. At first I thought maybe it was Chinese lanterns, but that's not Chinese lanterns. Yeah, the other one just took off the other way, didn't it? What in the world is that?
what was captured in William Chow's backyard in Hong Kong? If you know what it is, leave your comments below. I also want to thank Greg for submitting his footage all the way from Florida. And if you've captured anything amazing in regards to UFOs, you know who to contact. Third Phase of Moon, share it with us. Lake Michigan, the Dominican Republic, UFOs reported right now. Third Phase of Moon, we're gonna go over them right now from around the world. Let's get to it. Shannon, September 12th, 1992. Never before seen footage submitted to Third Phase of Moon right now. We've stated at Third Phase of Moon, vintage material exists that has never been shared to the world. Shannon says and states, it was filmed by my house looking at Lake Michigan, where the light was near the state line, Wisconsin, Illinois border, in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Third phase.
Dated material still gives evidence. Remember, this was before Photoshop ever existed. 1992. Shannon states, after the car goes by, there's a good shot of a long trail of light if you watch the whole clip.
Third phase. Third phase. Third phase.
Thanks, Shannon, for sharing your vintage footage. Sometimes the oldies are the goodies. Now let's get to Rob Hood. He states, greetings, Blake. I'm in production, and we're doing time-lapse of an old abandoned hospital. Notice the anomaly. UFO time-lapse. Frames are 10 seconds apart. 550 frames. Location, Vicksburg, Mississippi. March 25th, 2015. What's your take on the object? That's what I want to know. Let's take a closer look. We've been looking over it. It could be a star or a planet. Being that you shot it at an abandoned hospital, it comes to mind it could be paranormal activity or an orb. Everybody leave your comments below on what you think it is. Now, let's get to Mike's footage. A UFO caught on tape, April 17, 2015. 1080 full HDI footage of two glowing orbs.
Focus,
take a look.
man. What the heck are those? What is that? Focus. They're just up there in the sky. What the heck is that?
Chinese lanterns? UFOs? It's hard to tell. We at Third Phase Moon let the public decide. Thanks, Mike, for sharing. Now let's get to the next video. From Mike Pereza, off the Dominican Republic. UFO massive boomerang? Take a look at this. Mike, in reference to an article we posted on Third Phase Moon, just found a massive UFO, or USO, off the Dominican Republic. Take a look. The object measures more than 27 miles head to toe. We're sharing it right now. UFO sighting over Manila, April 2015. Esterlita Perel submits incredible footage right here at Third Phase Moon. Take a look.
Dali, kunin mo nga yung camera. Bilis. Ano ba yan? Ano yan? Ang hirap naman
We'll zoom in and contrast this footage just after we watch this raw video.
Parang parang UFO. Hindi ko maalam. Hindi ko ma-describe. Ano yun? Hala, parang may alien yata. Kakatakot. Ano kaya? Bilis nga, pakiano nga yung camera mo. Ala, ayan. May ilaw. Kakaibang ilaw, grabe. Hindi ko maintindihan. Ano to? Lobat pa yata eh. Camera mo. Bilis nga. Oh no. Bilis, dali. Dali.
Third phase. Third phase. Third phase. On move.
Now, let's add some brightness and contrast. Zoom it in 600%. Let's get a closer look at this.
Ano yun? Kakaiba. Dali, kunin mo nga yung camera. Bilis.
The object appears to have strange, unusual moving objects
Ano yun?
on the
Hindi ko
craft.
naman ma-focus nito. Ha? Parang UFO. Hindi ko maalam. Hindi ko ma-describe. Ano yun? Hala, parang may alien yata. Kakatakot. Ano kaya? Bilis nga, pakiano nga yung camera mo.
Phase. On move.
Welcome back. Blake Cousins here, Third Phase of Moon. Video just submitted to us right here at Third Phase, all the way from Manila, Philippines. We're going to be going over it, getting a closer look. After posting to Third Phase of Moon, people have already speculated from around the world of what this object could be, all the way from being a balloon, a kite, or maybe possibly military drones surveying the area over the Philippines. Let's get a closer look. In my opinion, neither of what's been stated here is fact. This is a UFO.
Ha? Parang UFO. Hindi ko maalam. Hindi ko ma-describe.
Secret drone military unmanned technology? Very possible. What amazes me is when you zoom in close, you see strange moving objects on the craft. It's unlike any drone I've ever seen. Very compelling video just into Third Phase Moon, thus the reason we posted it again. We believe it deserves a second look. Also coming soon, Alex Govetta and Dan Warner shoot incredible night vision right over Michigan. Also coming into Third Phase Moon within the next 24 hours, look for the best videos of April 2015 coming in. Everybody subscribe not to miss out. Keep your eyes on the skies, we're not alone. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.
Parang UFO. Hindi ko maalam. Hindi ko ma-describe.